G'day, I'm Reubin. This is my 72 Datsun 240Z. We're in Christchurch.
Hey man, how you going?
G'day. Let's go for a ride.
1972 Datsun 240Z.
240, yeah.
So that's L series 2.4 litre?
Yep.
Cool, look at me. Has it got twin carbs?
It does, yes.
Yep. Oh, look.
Twin Makinis.
Oh, nice.
It came out stock 150 horse,
Yep.
weighing less than a ton.
Yeah, so that's on the money, man. Is that how low we are?
No, that's the mud flaps.
Oh, right.
Flaps
So
at the
it
back.
doesn't seem alarmingly low from the outside.
Yeah.
I've never even been in one of these.
Oh.
Like of any of the 40s, 60s, 80s, I've never been in one.
Shit. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. It's a treat for you.
Oh, it is. I've been in the modern Zs, obviously, with Alan's 350.
Yeah.
But I've driven a 370, and I've been in a bunch of 300 ZXs, but I've never been in the old, the proper one.
So I can point you some features.
Yeah, what's this, first of all?
That is the manual choke.
Oh, wow, that's pretty.
So the previous owner, he actually sculpted that handle.
Oh, so that's not factory at all?
No, there's a plastic one that goes on there. I'm guessing
Okay.
it broke
Yes.
from age, and he
Yes.
just made one.
Yep.
I've got a new one, like a new old stock plastic one, but quite like that one.
I'm the same. And the fact that you've got it there, hey, it's still brand new forever, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
And it's a bit of history with the previous guy.
Yep.
So I got this car in 2015,
Yes.
Easter specifically, and it was on the Z Club in the classifieds. And prior to that, I had been checking the classifieds.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So it doesn't have.
That's
I've been looking for one for 3 or 4 months,
yes.
and just sort of slowly losing hope, having like 25 grand burning a hole in my pocket, looking for an old school car.
Yep.
Because my friends had been in the old school club, and they all go out and do stuff and park up and have fun and drive out to Raglan. I was like, oh yeah, I'll get
Oh,
one
so
of
you're a
those.
North Islander as well?
Yep, yeah, I'm from Hamilton.
Oh, right.
So yeah, just looking for a cool old car to do up. And my dad had restored a MGB GT back in the day.
Yes.
So he was, oh, I'll give you a hand. You can use my garage and store it. And I've got a bunch of tools and blah blah blah. Like, okay, yeah. So then I was, sort of looking at. There was some Starlets and there was some old little coupes, bits and bobs. There was a 1200 I sort of considered.
Yes. After driving that one yesterday, they're cool.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun with Brett's car, yeah.
Yeah. But then, this popped up and pounced on it. It was the first one in.
Yes.
So, yeah. we sort
So
of-
being in the Z Club even without a Z paid off.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's good advice to anyone. If they're looking for something, go to that specific club.
Yeah, I
And
never
people-
thought about it. And talk to them, right?
Yeah. Make yourself known. Put in a post, hey, I'm looking for something, and something might happen.
Because let's be fair, and that's something I'm discovering in these video series, is there's so many cool things in garages that you just don't know are there.
Yeah. Look, I found out that the previous time the car was legal but registered was
Yes.
before I was born.
Wow.
2 months before I was born, the rego lapsed.
Far out. Does this door not shut properly maybe, or
It's possible.
wait till it gets straight? There we go. One less rattle. And so when you rebuilt the motor, was everything factory or did you give it a little bit of a tickle?
It's got electronic ignition
Yes.
and new water pump, but similar model. Yeah, it's all pretty standard. Some heater hoses because they were pretty perished.
Yes.
And no, that's pretty much it.
Cool.
I didn't really go for performance on the rebuild just because it was so stock when I got it.
Yep.
I couldn't justify resto modding it too much.
Yep.
So I just did the exhaust, the suspension, bushes, the wheels, and the electronic ignition, and that's about it.
Oh,
carb to the original. Changing the manifold might make them a little bit less workable.
Oh, because there's the heater pipe going up to them. Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
So I kept it there, and so I got the Fujitsu Legalis R, which is from the firewall back.
Yes.
And then I got Synco and Hamilton to custom fabricate between the two.
Yes.
So obviously they won't make a part for that. They'll expect you to put octopus legs on.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So no, it came out really well, and it sounds good.
Yeah. And again, it's not too noisy.
No.
But you can still hear the carbs, which is important.
Yes. Yeah, the independent rear suspension is not on wishbones or anything. It's all floating. And,
Oh, they got IRS in them.
yeah. It's from stock.
Wow. I assumed it was like a live axle.
No.
Wow.
Yeah. So they.
That's crazy in 1972.
Yeah, for a Japanese car made on a budget,
Yeah.
selling for a budget.
Yeah, well, they were. I think I looked it up. I think they were 3,000 American new,
And yeah,
that's not a lot of money.
they could hustle the Porsches on the racetracks from stock.
Yeah.
Stock versus stock.
Wow.
The value for money they had, it was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
One of my favourite little Japanese thing
Yes.
on the rear vision mirror. If you twist it around, there's a sun and a moon.
Yes.
It's very cute. Yeah.
The tilting it.
Yeah, and then there's a moon.
Oh wow.
There's a star.
That's,
There's a star for the night time. And then
that's
there's
so neat.
the sun
Oh.
for the daytime.
That's so cool.
I really like that.
Yeah, I like that too. Yay. I've never driven an old Z car. Is that just like that? Yeah?
Just as you please.
Yay.
Throttle is quite touchy. Is there
Okay.
mechanical linkage, but otherwise.
Oh wow. Have you been in the passenger seat very often?
Only like twice.
Yeah.
That's quite nice actually.
Nice and torquey too, eh?
Yeah, it's just got roll on it.
Yeah.
Its happiest place is about 6,000 revs in third gear.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's where it really gives you the power.
And what do you rev it to? I'm not going to.
Just whatever, until it makes you sound like it
Until
doesn't.
the power comes off.
Yeah,
Just.
sounds like it doesn't want to do it anymore.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, taking it to the drags when Oldschool does the drag day.
Yes.
Managed to get, what is it, 16.8.
Oh, that's so good.
It was as much as it was going to give, so that was
Yep.
fun.
Wow, it's got plenty.
Yeah.
Oh, I really enjoy this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I bring it out of the shed after a couple of weeks or a stint in the shed,
Yes.
you remember, oh, that's right.
Yep.
This thing's great.
Yeah. Yeah. It's worth it.
Yeah.
You know, it's worth all the skin knuckles and
Yeah. My favourite thing to find with this is tunnels.
yes.
So we'll go back via Littleton.
Littleton, yes. Gotta do tunnel noises. I love tunnels. There's not enough tunnels in the world, I reckon.
Yeah.
1972 Datsun 280Z.
240.
240, sorry I did. So it's the twin carb and you have done what? So when you bought the car,
Yeah, D-Reg not running. Body pretty tidy. Engine, it had all the bits, but it was a little bit seized. The interior was really nice. All original. Had a few rips in the seats. The hood lining was mint and the dash was mint. And so I was just, those are the hard
hood lining is one of those jobs that I've always hated.
Yes.
It's never fun.
No, and the end result, it really depends on if you get a
too, yeah. Oh.
But yeah, engine was there. Brakes were all C's, gearbox was C's, clutch was fused to the flywheel.
And what was the timeline from when you brought it until when it was back registered and warranted?
So the goal was QMU, car show.
Yes.
Good. So I bought it in Easter, and we got it VIN'd, I think in November.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
That's really impressive.
We had a few guys, my good friends Nick and Evan and Greg, came over and gave me a lot of good hands on it, and my dad. So it was just after work pretty much every day.
Yeah.
Nothing else to do, so just tinker.
Yeah, and why not? Like, what a beautiful machine to play with.
Yeah.
Normally I ask what's your favourite mod, but I would argue that most of yours isn't modifying it, just bringing it back to normal. What's your favourite? What was the one that gave you the warm fuzzies?
Warm fuzzies. When it first came back from the paint shop,
Yep.
it was so shiny, and it was just joyful.
Yeah.
Yeah. To see all the panels lining up and getting just the sparkle off the sunshine it was really cool.
So what's the plan with the car now?
Just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's road legal and it's reliable and it's the comments, take it to shows. And
It's definitely not the car that would hide at a car show. It would, as much as it's not loud, it's very loud in its styling. And
yeah.
If it weren't for this car, and there wasn't, money was no object, what would we be sitting in front of right now?
I haven't really thought about it, but the first thing that came to my mind was the Di Tommaso Pantera.
Yes.
I just always really like those.
Yeah. 18-year-old you has this car. What's your advice to him?
Don't be a dick.
Yep.
Yeah, don't try to impress anyone with it, because you don't need to with its performance. Just pack it up and sit there. It's a beautiful thing.
Definitely don't RB swap it, right?
No.
No.
It's too clean.
Yeah.
If it had been more of a mongrel when I got it,
Yes.
I would have done some things to it.
Yeah.
I would have probably flared it and lowered it a bit more.
Yeah.
Put some leathers on it. Probably would have kept the L24, maybe done L28.
Yeah. Is there much difference in the L28s to the L24s?
It's just horsepower.
Yeah. And in New Zealand, these aren't common at all.
No, I think there's something like 270 or something.
In New Zealand?
That are in car jam.
Wow, that's far more than I thought.
Yeah.
I thought it would be sort of teens or single digits.
No.
Wow, you don't see them.
Yeah.
So they're hidden in sheds all around the country then?
Yeah, I think they're hidden in a lot of farmers' sheds.
Yeah.
And
Okay, well thank you very much for letting me drive your car. It was way more analog than I thought it would be. I thought I'd driven a lot of analog cars, but that setup between the accelerator is just absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
And having a nice original steering wheel, I assume it's original steering wheel, yeah, it just feels right.
It's big.
Yeah, it is big. It's bigger than I think I'm used to, is probably what it is. But yeah, neat car, thank you very much.
No worries.